everyone, my name is Juan Rodriguez and I'm an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I just want to take a couple minutes today to tell you a little bit about myself, what I do and why I love it so much, and a little bit of a view into the life of a guy in this industry, because there's very few of us, but I'm one of them. Well, I came into Mary Kay very unexpectedly. I was honestly working in a retail store, and my director that I have now walked in, and it really was about, we had a great conversation, and I was interested in finding out more about something I'd never heard about. And I fell in love with the business along the way, but for no other reason than for what it stands for. I really love this business, and everything that it stands for, I align with. Now, one of our philosophies I always love to share right off the bat is God first, family second, career third, and that couldn't speak to me anymore. I fell in love with that because I'm a very spiritual person, and what I know is that in this business, you are able to design your life. And I think that's such a gift because we are taught very differently as children and as high schoolers. We're taught a very square box is how life goes and what we're supposed to do and what success means. And I have found that those things didn't align with my belief systems. And as I entered this business, it was kind of like a sure, why not kind of thing. And it came to be now like, oh my goodness, I wish I'd known this sooner. I only wish somebody had been bold enough and courageous enough and just cared enough to share with more people. And so I found that passion in myself because as I felt internally, I wish somebody had told me this sooner. I said, oh my God, there's got to be more people out there that wish somebody was telling them this. And so that's what I do now. So in Mary Kay, one of the things that I really love is that leadership is not for a select few. You know, we work in other businesses and you might be there 5, 10, 15 years hoping to one day move up, and you give it your all and you might actually never move up, and most people don't. That's just the reality. And what I loved in this business was in the first year, I entered the top 5% of this company. What an honor. In the first year, that's insane. And soon thereafter, I went on target to earn my first free Mary Kay car. Wow, like, that's not why I signed up. I couldn't believe it. I still can't, you know? And what I look at there is I also earned the prestigious title of saying I was the first man to ever do this, to ever go on qualification for my first free car in all of South Florida. So now I entered this company thinking, sure, why not? Let's check it out. Then I became a leader. Then I'm now working to break a title. Like, what happened so quickly? But that really speaks to what this business is. You know, I say designing your life, that's really what it is. You decide how you want to go, where you want to take it. And for some people, that may mean just something small, something extra. And for some people, that may mean taking on the world. That's just the route that I took. So I always love when people say, Juan, why are you doing this business? Why do you like it? What keeps you going? Like, you know, it's not the traditional route, right? So what is it that keeps you going? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about me. So I grew up in a household with one of my favorite people on earth was my Cuban grandmother. And I was always so inspired by her as a human being, right? Because her story came from, you know, struggle to being an independent woman that was able to control her life and in a big way help other people every day, every way she could. And I learned from that very young. And I remember my grandma always saying to me that I had a lot of what she had, that we resembled each other, that we aligned with who we were. You know, we got along the best. She was my best friend. And she said, I don't know how, because that's not my part, and I don't know what stage you'll be on, but what I know is you're going to impact people. And I always held on to that. I always wanted to impact people, and I wasn't sure how that would happen. You know, what keeps me going is really the memory of her, is remembering that in this company, in Mary Kay, one of our key sayings and phrases that we hold on to is one woman can. Because that's what Mary Kay was. She was one woman that created this amazing industry and this amazing opportunity that changed people's lives. And I feel like my grandma stood for the same thing. She reminded me so much of the things that Mary Kay did. One woman can. Well, I had that woman in my life. And quickly, you get to see how your actions and your abilities to talk with other people, because that's really all it's about, is connecting, how that can change a woman's life. How you can take a woman that's working 2, 3 jobs to make ends meet and typically not succeeding at it, right? Because if you're working 3 jobs, what's your quality of life? How tired are you? How much are you really able to give to your family? You know? And when you see that woman change and all of a sudden she's independent, she's strong, she's confident, she runs her own business and her life quality has gone way up, that's the ultimate gift that I look to give to anyone. And it inspires me every day because I always say there's somebody out there, there's a lot of somebodies out there that need this business. Not that it would be fun, not that it would be exciting. They need it. They absolutely need it. And I'm a firm believer in understanding why we were given this life. I think that's a very important question people should ask themselves. Why were you given this life? Why do you have today as a gift? What are you going to do with it? And, I've been working very hard in my time, and I have my life coach, Jason Allen, and I've experienced, events with Tony Robbins, who I absolutely admire as well. And one of the things that I really took in was that we're supposed to live in a life of abundance. We're not supposed to live a life of scarcity. We're just not. I cannot believe that God said, I'm going to give you this life. It's a gift, but you're going to struggle. It just doesn't align with what he is to us and what he has given us. When I really understood that, and I understood abundance is there for everyone, not for some, not for the select few. That's what we're taught. And I believe that once we realize it's there for all of us, that we can all be the masters of our destiny, that we can really just close our hands around opportunity. That's what I found in this business. I found this amazing gift to give that to other people in the way that it was given to me. You see, there's a lot of benefits to this business. There really is. When we talk about our sales company, we're a direct sales company. And we earn 50% commission off of everything we sell. Amazing. Like, I've worked retail and other stores. There's nobody out there paying you 50% of what you sell. This one does, right? And there's a million other benefits we talk about. I mentioned earning a free car and the flexibility, all these things that no one's telling me when to work, what time to start my day. It's about, how does this work in my life? Where's my balance in life? Maybe you have kids and you got to take them to school in the morning, but you got to go to work in the morning. And you really wish you could do that for them. Well, in this business, you can. Because no one's telling you got to start at 7, got to clock out at 5. This is about finding the way your life feels good to you. And if you find that in this business, the rest is easy peasy and it's magic. And I absolutely love giving that to people. Oh, love checks. People ask about this all the time. Let me tell you what a love check is. So in this amazing business, we believe that at every single party you do, every time you get women together, there's going to be at least somebody there that's like, I want to try this. And so they do. They sign up and you quickly form a team and a family in a lot of ways. And what happens is they go do what you've been doing. They share the business, they sell the product, and the company says, wow, you've done a great job. And they send us what we call a love check. And the love check, we call it a paycheck from the heart. Because what I'm getting rewarded for here is from the sales that my team members did, but I'm not taking from them. That's what other jobs do. I'm not taking from them. The company says, you did so good by bringing your new consultant in, and she sold so well. We're going to give you a love check, a bonus check, whatever you want to call it, to reward you and thank you for that. So a lot of people then want to know, well, what are these love checks? How much are they? And I'll tell you, mine changed really quickly, and it blew me away. See, I'm a numbers guy, so numbers, they speak the truth, right? So I look at my business in March, and in March, my love check was $37 or so. Not a big deal. Got a free meal and some extra gas money, right? So that was good. I was very thankful for it. And the next month, 30 days difference. 30 days from $37, my love check was over $670. What? Like $670 from 30 to 670. What we know is that is the heart of this business. Give it to other people, watch it grow, and when that happens, the company says, good job. Mary Kay, I believe, says, good job. Because this business doesn't grow without other people becoming a part of it to share it with their world. I am officially the first man to ever go on target for the Mary Kay career car in all of South Florida. Saying it is exciting. It's ultimate respect to this industry and the ability to break any record. It's just so exciting. But what does that mean to me more so than the car? Because nothing in this life should matter about the item, right? It's not about that. It's about that me earning this car and me being the first man to ever earn in all South Florida breaks all belief barriers. You know, you always have that question real quick with Mary Kay. Are you in the car? Like, it's the first question everyone will ask you. And to be able to say that yes, I am a free car driver, it breaks belief barriers for anyone. But then being a guy, they're like, wow. Because the thing is I'm different, right? The vast majority in this company is women. So when they see a man in any way succeeding, it's like they almost ask themselves, well, if he can do it, then I have to be able to do it. If he can do it, I must do it. And to be the face of that, I take so much honor in that, and I know it's a responsibility. And that's why I'm very, very sure of why I'm in this business. I don't take any of the rewards and the praise and the love and everything I've gotten for granted, because what I know is that I always knew I'd be on a platform, and here we are today. And what I know is that doing what I do, other people's lives will change. I didn't sign up for that. I didn't ask somebody to give me that opportunity. I was simply invited to try something out, and so I did. And now I have that ultimate reward in my life. And I always know that people are always watching, you know, more so than anybody believes. And I've had more people ask me those questions about, what are you doing? Wow, you're doing it. And so much celebration that as I know people are watching, I'm so excited to see who's next. Who's next to come to my circle? Who's next that I'm going to talk to, that I'm going to impact? And that's the goal, to change your life. It's not about me. It never was, it never is, it never will be. It's about you. That's all it is. So you love what you heard today, and your next question, of course, has to be, well, how do I begin? How do I start this? This is awesome. And so let me tell you how you start it. It's really, really simple. It's $100. That's it. $100. And it's not a contract. It's not, it's not a marriage contract. You're not binded to me or to my director or to this company. It's an agreement. It's an agreement that you've decided to start something new, to start something wonderful, and really embark on a life-changing journey. And so I want you to think right now of the last time you went to Target. And most people go to Target and they intend to buy one or two things. And they usually buy a lot more. And what they do is they end up spending about $100 or more. And I ask you, did those $100 change your life in any way at all? Now I want you to think of a different scenario. Let's say today you walked into Target and they said, oh my God, you're the millionth customer. And today, just today, you are going to be able to fill your cart with over $400 of product, but you're still only going to spend $100. Would you do it? Yeah, I totally would do it. That's what this business does. You spend $100, you sign your agreement, and now you have an amazing, wonderful business that you are now an independent beauty consultant, and you get over $400 of product. It's insane. Mary Kay actually loses money when they give you that kit. They're giving you so much more than what you've given at the start, but they know the risk is so low, and they know that it's worth it, because every person that starts this is another life changed. And so if this business is for you, if this opportunity is for you, if the dreams that you've been dreaming, that you've kind of put on the back burner, they're still there for you and you want to maybe make a move towards them, I'd love to show you how. I'd love to work with you. I'd love for you to be in my circle and do life together. That's what this is about. And if it isn't for you, that's okay. This is not for everybody. We understand that. But you may know somebody who it is for. You may know somebody who's been praying for something more, or a friend of yours that's been struggling, or somebody who lost their job and doesn't know where to go. It could be a family, a friend, a coworker. You never know who needs this. And so knowledge is power. So if I didn't share all this with you, you'd never think to suggest for them to start something new with me. And now you can. And that's all that I ask. So to everybody who listened with an open heart and loved what they heard, again, I'd love to work with you. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope to hear from you soon.